While walking after midnight, out in the moonlight, just like me, I stopped to see a weeping willow crying on his pillow. Maybe he's crying for me.
Today is October 2nd, 2016. It's a Sunday. We are at Hillcrest Funeral Home, 1281 Bandera Road. They have done an amazing job at getting everything together. Of course, my grandmother was the type of person who had everything taken care of. So when we got here the day she passed, there really wasn't much to do because that's the kind of person that she was. She didn't want to leave everything to everyone else to do. And so there really wasn't much to really choose. And she made it so that we could just grieve her and celebrate her life at the same time. This is Gloria, my cousin. And this is her son, who's bigger than her already, Gabriel. God, he's bigger than us.
I gotta make it in.
Oh, you haven't gone inside yet? Okay. And then my pretty girls, ready to say hi to Grandma. And so we're going back in, and we had some technical difficulties with the slideshows, but we got them under control, and I'm gonna go inside now.
And as we got up to leave, my aunt wouldn't let go. She kept hanging on to my aunt, to my mother rather, to her sister. She wouldn't let go. Let that be your memory, or rather, let it be your action. Take hold of your sister, take hold of your brother, never let go. Thank you. Brother Ruben Yanis will lead us in prayer to conclude this evening's service.
Wonderful counselor, the comforter of all of us. And by your divine glory, dear Lord, we too hold on to this promise that Jesus said, that if you believe in me, even though you die, I will raise you in the last day. God bless each and one of you. God bless our nation and unite us as a Christian people. And now, Father, we ask you the most important.
By all intents and purposes, it's October 3rd, 2016. It is 12:03 a.m. We are just now getting home from, I'm not going to say just getting home from Grandma's services, but we're not just getting home from Grandma's services, but we did go out to eat afterwards and spend some family time. And we do have to bury her tomorrow morning. I was as strong as she would expect me to be, but I believe everyone knew that I was not doing well. I want to thank everybody for their condolences, their well wishes, and their loving stories towards my grandmother. I will tell you that there were some surprises that happened to me today. For one, all of my family was able to come together through the problems and through the hardships and leave it at the door and make this celebration about the life of somebody that we all love very dearly. And for that, God, I am so grateful. Another thing that surprised me greatly was the fact that my biological father showed up to the services. It was quite a surprise to see him walk in the door. My grandmother knew the ill feelings that I had towards him and always told me that I need to do right because he is my father and it says in the Bible to honor them. And my words to them, even to her, was the only way for me to honor them was to stay away from them. I've always held a lot of bitter and a lot of resentment for them not raising me. But today, one thing happened to me that hadn't happened to me my whole life. And that was I really, really forgave today my mother and my father. Let me tell you why. Today I actually thanked my father. And he kind of looked at me weird at dinner. And I thanked him for not being there for me. And you would think to yourself, why would I thank him for that? And haven't thanked my mother, but when the time is right. Because if they hadn't done what they had done, I would have never been raised by her. And I would have to say that I had a pretty great childhood because of that. I had a lot of bitterness, but when you come to think about it, I had a parent that loved me so much that I tell people I can feel it now from heaven. I can feel her love still now. And so all that bitterness and all that rage that I felt towards him was gone today because I was able to thank him, because without them making that selfish choice, I would have never had the mom that I had. And I had a pretty great mom. So, Grandma, I want to thank you because I know you wanted me to forgive all these years. And it took your death to make me forgive them. And I'm sorry it took so long, but something tells me you know. Something tells me you know that I finally did it. And I love you, Grandma, and I thank you for being my mom. And to Brenda and Isaac, thank you for your choice, for giving me up when you just could not have been a better parent than the one that I had. And that was very unselfish of y'all to leave me to someone who could love me the way that you guys couldn't. So tomorrow we bury my mama. And I gotta get up early, and I love you, Mom.
Crazy, I'm crazy for feeling so lonely. Why do I let myself worry? I'm crazy for love.